There we go. We'll use that one. And when he meets these youth, he realizes actually.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to talk through my favourite fantasies. So these are books that I've seen in the fantasy genre that have just stuck with me. They have not left my mind since reading them, and they're just a general good time to read. So we're going to get started. I'm not going to ramble too much, hopefully, but we will see. So hopefully you can hear me okay at the moment. I have ordered a mic for my phone that I can wear to improve audio quality, but it hasn't arrived yet, and obviously I need to get these videos filmed and edited because I'm away next week, which is the week these videos are up. So hopefully you can hear me. If not, I apologise, but better quality audio is coming. It is coming, okay? So I'm going to come a little bit closer and we're going to get started. So my first one is Rebel Rose by Emma Theriault. I don't know how to say her name. So this is the first book in the Queen's Counsel series. So these are pretty much their Disney retellings, but instead of retelling the story we already know, it takes us beyond that story. So we get to look at what happened after Belle and the Beast got married and when the curse was broken. So we get to see them as a married couple getting back into society and learning the ways of royalty, and there's this big uprising going on. It's the French Revolution. It's 1789. So not only do we get that bit of like political views in it and political look, but we get to see how Belle, handles this new role in society and how she handles the Beast in his new role, and not as the Beast, pretty much as the prince that he is. And everyone becomes starting to remember them and remember the little town that they lived in, and it's really, really interesting. I really loved it. This is by hands down, this and my next one are my favourite Disney retellings I've ever read, like hands down the best. So I highly recommend reading this. If you guys want a good Disney retelling, pick this one up. Honest God, if you love Beauty and the Beast, you will love this book. I have so many tabs in it. It's just amazing. I did do a Disney reading vlog, which I will leave linked, where I read this one and another one, which will be the next book. But yeah, absolutely freaking loved it. The next one is Feather and Flame. Now this one is again based on Mulan, and after they defeated what was his name? It's following the war. And you get to see Mulan in her new role in society again, and you get to see how she handles this new position in society. So she starts training women, and she trains women to fight and to defend their country and to defend their homes and the people, and you get to see her become this person, and it's so cool where it leads. I don't want to say fully what happens. She does get offered the role of Empress, so she is, the Emperor has said that she's his heir. She's the one that's going to take it over after he's gone, and you get to see everything leading up to that, what happens, and after you get to see her how she handles that role that she didn't want. She didn't want to become the Empress, but how she handles that in society and the people and how they take it. And yeah, if you love Mulan, read this one. Highly recommend. If you guys want some Disney retellings, read these ones. The third one comes out in September, and I believe it is about Princess Jasmine and Aladdin, so I can't wait to see how that one goes and what that one's about. So yeah, highly recommend reading these ones if you guys want some new Disney retellings. My next favourite fantasy is Six Crimson Queens by Elizabeth Lim. So I still need to get hold of the Dragon Promise so I can read it. I'm so excited to when I can. But I freaking loved this one when I read it. I don't know fully what I expected going into it. I don't think I had big expectations. I'd read a little bit, but not a lot about it. So yeah, this is really interesting. I love the culture that's brought into it and the way the Japanese cultures. I think it's Japanese. I don't want to offend anybody. I believe it's Japanese. It's Asian culture is brought into it, and the way it's written is written so well. Like Elizabeth Lim's writing is just amazing. I love it. It's just so enticing. Like it just grips you and hooks you in, and I absolutely love the dynamics between the characters. Was so great, and you know you get these little tension moments, and you're like, oh, you do wonder where it's gonna go and how it's gonna go. I must say the ending I didn't fully expect. I mean, you know you have inklings and stuff, don't you? But yeah, this one definitely took me by surprise by how much I actually loved it. I loved it a lot more than I thought I would. So yeah, I highly recommend picking this one up. I can't wait to pick up the Dragon Promise to see where it goes. But I will definitely think I have to do a reread of this one first, just to refresh my mind fully on every little thing that happens, and to see if I can pick up on any new little details that I missed before. So yeah, I can't wait for this one. Next one is an author that I fell in love with, really. I wasn't expecting to. I wasn't sure what I was going to think of their writing. The first book I read of theirs, which has so many tabs, is The Invisible Life of Addie, LaRue by V.E Schwab. I freaking fell in love with this book. V.E Schwab's writing, amazing, incredible, fell in love with it. It grips you, it hooks you in, it makes you want to keep reading. Like, there's so many, like, tabs in this book that is just insane. Like, so many quotes that I love, so many moments that were just incredible, moments that had me like wanting to cry, and just everything. Like, I love this book so much, and the way it's written, we're going between like the past and the present, and things, how it came about that Addie LaRue got in the situation she was in, and then meeting, what's his name, Henry. That's it, Henry. And when she meets Henry, you know his situation as well. Like, it's just incredible. I definitely had some tears in my eyes towards the end. Definitely a few little tears. But no, highly recommend reading. If you haven't read this one yet, you guys need to read this one. It's honestly, hands down, like, I wouldn't recommend reading this one if you haven't already. The next book by V.E Schwab, which I loved, was Gallant. This is quite a short book, but I freaking actually adored this book. Again, V.E Schwab's writing, incredible, amazing, love it. And the dynamics between the characters in this one, the tension that's in there, I don't even know how to put it, just the way the characters and the story just all mix so well. Like, it's just insane. I highly enjoyed this one more than I thought I would. And I don't know why, but I think I just hadn't seen much about it, so my expectations weren't very high at all. But yeah, this is just, it's got like that dark feel to it. It's like a little, I wouldn't say spooky. I don't know why spooky came to mind. I wouldn't say spooky. It's just got that like feel to it. Like, it just makes you hooked. It thrills you. You get like the thrill of finding out what happened and how she managed to get there and who brought her there, and then them trying to get rid of her, and her being like, oh no, this is where I belong, this is where I'm meant to be, and her fighting for a family she didn't even realise she had. And it's just, yeah, I love this one to pieces. Highly recommend reading if you guys haven't read it yet. Now, my last two books on this video, I fell in love with this author. This author is without a doubt a automatic buy for me. I've got one of his most new books that's coming out on pre-order. I can't wait for that to arrive. And you know, I need to catch up on his backlog. I've got a few books that I need to get and read, but that is TJ Klune. So the first book we have here is Under the Whispering Door. This one, guys, this one had some tears. It's quite emotional, you know, and I'm going to say again, TJ Klune's writing, absolutely incredible, absolutely insane. And the way death is spoken about in this book is handled so well that you just can't help but devour the book. Like, I devoured this book. And like the characters, their dynamics, you have those little funny moments, but then you have those real intense sit down talk moments, and it's just, I loved it. I loved it. You know, at the start he's so adamant, like, I'm not gonna die, I want to be back, I want my life back, and then he like learns so many life lessons in death that he's like, actually no, this is where I want to be. And you know, and he starts this whole, he makes so many new friends, and he realizes that his life wasn't what it was, what he thought it was. It wasn't a life that he wanted to be living. But yeah, this is absolutely, it's insane. Like, and where it says that his death was their beginning, it literally is, guys, it literally is, and it's just incredible. So I highly recommend reading this book if you guys haven't read it yet, or any of TJ Klune's writing. You guys need to pick it up because it's insane. And then the last one I have is The House in the Cerulean Sea. Guys, I fell in love with these characters. I need more of these characters, like, now. I want to go back and visit them all. Like, this would definitely, like, these two books will definitely be getting reread this year. Without doubt these books will be getting reread, and I just can't. They're just, this one, the characters and the lessons that he learns. I mean, he learns some lessons from kids, and you know, it says here it's never too late to follow the dream. It's not. Like, he's realised actually the life he's living as well, he doesn't want, it's not what he wants to be doing. He shouldn't, he thinks so many things, and then when he meets this group of people, this group of kids that have different abilities, and I don't know what we want to call them, what is it called? Magical youth, there we go, we'll use that one. And when he meets these youth, he realises actually everything's not what it is. Like, he realises that, you know, there's something else to life. There's something else to just being this, like, I don't know, what is it even, what was his title? I can't even tell you what his title was, but he realises that what he's doing in the department in charge of magical use, he doesn't want to be doing. He does not want to be there anymore, and he falls in love with the kids, and I fall in love with the kids, and we fall in love with everything. But one thing I do love about TJ Klune's writing is the way he represents the LGBTQ plus community, and he represents them so well, and it's just, yeah. Highly recommend reading, picking these up if you guys haven't already. His writing is just freaking amazing. So yeah, those are my favourite fantasy books that have stuck with me. Obviously there are more, but I can't go through all of them, so these are the main ones. But yeah, I've tried not to ramble too much. I've tried to put my thoughts into words, so you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I highly recommend reading any of these books you've seen in today's video. Let me know if you have already read them and what your thoughts on them were, and if you liked them or didn't. Let me know if there's any other fantasies that you haven't seen here that you think I might like based on what I've shown you today. But yeah, let's go and have a little book conversation in the comments, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. When you're seeing this, I will be away on holiday. A holiday vlog will be coming after once I'm back. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep rooting. Bye guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.